On November 5, war broke out in the northern part of Ethiopia in the Tigray region. Nobel Peace Prize winner Abiy Ahmed then accused the regional leadership of coordinating an attack on the country's defense forces located within the region. But this is a big lie to legitimize a war and get support from the Ethiopian people and the rest of the world. The simple and direct answer to why he wants to start a war against Tigray's leadership is that they stand in the way of his desire to rule the country without any opponents. But what happened this evening in Tigray? In the absence of independent media, we will in this video only use government-controlled media as evidence. When we look at these in details and put the pieces together, we get an overall picture that totally disproves the very accusations. On November 26, Ethiopia television ETV published an interview with the members who were allegedly attacked. This is a propaganda video designed to prove the horrors the soldiers were subjected to. But when they begin to describe the events in details, it becomes apparent that what was said is not true. One of the main characters in this video is Lieutenant General Derese Ala Gabina. He says that he and 179 other soldiers were 17 kilometers away from their military base. They then carried heavy weapons with them. So where were they going? Note that there was no war in the countries at this time. He then says that they heard that an attack had taken place on their base, but they continued to move on. The question is here. Where to? Where were they going? So the country is not at war. And we have 180 soldiers with heavy weapons marching somewhere. They are then surrounded by the regional police, who via mediators ask them to give up their weapons. With the soldiers responding by spreading and pointing heavy weapons in different directions. They then threaten to bomb a large city nearby if any attempts to take them would be made. If we are to die, we will destroy the city first. Can you understand? This is broadcast via the country's television controlled by the government. There, an army officer tells that they threatened to bomb a city in the country. After their threat to bomb a city, the general says that the regional police then chose to leave them. On the same day, Asif Ameru, who appears to have been in the military base, was talking to non-ethnic Tigrayans about fleeing to Eritrea. He then brought with him 200 soldiers who together with him crossed the border into Eritrea. These are soldiers who should have guarded the Ethiopian border, but chose to cross it instead. They regrouped with the help of Eritrean army to start an attack on their own country. This must be among the greatest betrayals in world history. Not only that, but threatening to bombard a city is a terrorist act. This video was recorded in the Amharic language. In an English translation, they have excluded these details. With this fabricated attack as a reason, soldiers led by Abiy Ahmed, with the help of Eritrean soldiers, continue to ravage cities and innocent lives. As previously mentioned, this information is broadcast through a government-directed media in the country, aimed to describe how horrible the attack was, in order to provoke hate and rage that will legitimize this crazy act. The link to the full video is below for those who want to study and see for themselves.
ጥቃት ሲፈጸም እኛ ከሽራሮ 17 ኪሎ ሜትር የሚገኘው ዚባንገዳና የሚባል ቦታ ነበርን። ከዛ በኋላ በነጌታው በ25 መስመሩ ተቋርጧል። ከላይ ከክፍለ ጦር ጋር የምንገናኘው መስመር ተቋረጠ። ብርጌድ ብቻ ነበር ሲያገኘን ነበርን። ከዛ መጨረሻው ላይ እየገፋን ስንሄድ ሁሉም በየአቅጣጫው እንዲተኩስ መርፍ እና አንድ መርፍ ወደ ዋና አቅጣጫ ሲዘን ሌላው መርፍ ክብ እንዲሰራ አድርገን እነሱ ያዙትን ትልቅ ከተማ አለ ይሄን አጥፍተው ነው የምናጠፋው ሲባል ተመልሰው ነው ሄዱት።
እንግዲህ ከመሃላቸው ነው 200 ምናምን ሰው ይዤኔ ኤርትራ የገባሁት ኤርትራ ጠረፍ ላይ የገባሁት አፈግፍጌ የገባሁት ከዋናው ኃይል የገባው ከመመራቸው ሻለቆች የገባው